Alcatraz Island. The very name evokes a sense of mystery, danger, and intrigue. Today the island stands in stark contrast to its notorious past. Ferries bring a constant stream of tourists, eager to experience the chilling history of the former prison. Visitors wander through the decaying cell blocks, imagining the lives of the infamous criminals once held within those walls. The silence is broken only by the cry of gulls and the hushed whispers of tourists. Alcatraz, once a symbol of fear, is now a place of reflection, a stark reminder of a darker chapter in American history. On May 4, 2025, President Trump sent shockwaves through the nation with a single post on Truth Social. His plan? To reopen and expand Alcatraz Island as a federal penitentiary. No longer a decaying relic of the past, Alcatraz would once again house America's most ruthless and violent offenders. The announcement, met with a mixture of disbelief and cautious support, signaled a potential shift in the American penal system. Trump, known for his tough-on-crime stance, saw Alcatraz as the perfect symbol of law and order, a place where the most hardened criminals would face the full weight of justice. Alcatraz has borne witness to over a century of American history. Before its infamous stint as a federal penitentiary, the island served as a military fortification and a military prison. But it was during its time as a maximum security prison, from 1934 to 1963, that Alcatraz truly earned its chilling reputation. The prison housed some of the most notorious criminals in American history, including Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Stories of brutal conditions, solitary confinement, and daring escape attempts cemented Alcatraz's place in American folklore. Trump's plan was met with swift and vocal opposition from California politicians. State Senator Scott Wiener, a longtime critic of mass incarceration, called the proposal absurd and impractical. Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi echoed these sentiments, labeling it a distraction from real solutions to crime. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie expressed concerns over the potential impact on tourism and the city's image. The message was clear. California would not stand idly by as Trump sought to resurrect a symbol of America's troubled past. Beyond the political outcry, the logistical challenges of reopening Alcatraz are immense. Decades of exposure to the harsh saltwater environment have taken a toll on the island's infrastructure. The buildings, once imposing symbols of American might, are now crumbling relics, riddled with cracks and weakened by time. The island's utility systems, from sewage to electricity, are woefully outdated and inadequate for a modern prison facility. The very fabric of Alcatraz seems to resist the idea of its revival, a testament to the power of time and decay. Section 6. A financial black hole. The astronomical costs of reopening. The financial implications of Trump's plan are equally daunting. Experts estimate that renovating Alcatraz to meet modern prison standards could cost upwards of $500 million, a staggering sum that could be better spent on rehabilitation programs and community-based initiatives. The island's remote location also poses logistical challenges, requiring costly transportation of supplies, staff, and inmates. The per-inmate cost at Alcatraz, even during its heyday, was exorbitantly high. Reopening the prison would be a financial albatross, draining resources from already strained state and federal budgets. Section 7. Whispers on the wind. Tourists react to Trump's proposal. The news of Alcatraz's potential revival has sparked a flurry of reactions from tourists visiting the island. Some express skepticism, viewing it as a political stunt or a desperate attempt to revive a bygone era of law and order. Others, however, voice cautious support, particularly those who believe that the most dangerous criminals deserve to be isolated from society. The island, once a place of silent contemplation, is now abuzz with debate as visitors grapple with the implications of Trump's controversial proposal. Section 8. Experts weigh in, a chorus of doubt and disbelief. Experts in criminal justice and prison reform have largely dismissed Trump's plan as impractical and counterproductive. Hugh Hurwitz, former acting director of the Federal Bureau of Prisons, points to the island's dilapidated state, stating that Alcatraz is in such poor condition that it would need to be completely rebuilt. John Martini, a historian and former Alcatraz ranger, echoes these concerns. highlighting the extensive and costly renovations required. The consensus is clear. Reopening Alcatraz is a logistical nightmare with little chance of success. Section 9. A Nation Divided, Trump's Alcatraz and the Future of Justice. Trump's audacious plan to reopen Alcatraz has ignited a national conversation about the future of justice in America. For some, it represents a return to a simpler time, a time when criminals face swift and certain punishment. For others, it is a step backward, a retreat to a dark chapter in American history that should remain firmly in the past. As the debate rages on, one thing is certain. Trump's Alcatraz plan has exposed deep divisions in American society, divisions that will not be easily reconciled.